What it do, guys? Manjoume here to check out the Crow Fire It Up board game from Upper Deck. Now, the Crow came out in like 94, I think. And this game came out in like 2016, I think. We'll take a look at the box and see the proper copyright date. But I think it was fairly recent. So while it's no longer on the Upper Deck website, it isn't an old game by any means. So looking at the box, it's kind of got like a matte finish, which I think is going to get fingerprints pretty quick, which is unfortunate, but it does look really nice when it's fresh and brand new. See, original game design by Danny Mandel and Ben Chakosky. Looks pretty cool, I gotta say. And it really invokes images of the movie, which I've just recently seen, and I'm into these kinds of board games now, and I saw that this existed, and I was like, hey, I'm getting that. And so I found a seller on eBay who was willing to sell it at a little bit of a discount. Looking at the back of the box, Eric Draven is dead, gunned down in cold blood while trying to help his fiancée, Shelley. The Bruder Motor City gang is responsible for the deaths of these two innocents. Little do they know that 1 year later, Eric Draven will return from the dead to assume the mantle of the Crow and seek revenge on the same gang that ended his life. The Crow Fire It Up puts players in the roles of Eric Draven and members of the gang. Eric must stop the likes of Top Dollar, T-Bird, Tintin, and many others before they burn down the city. Along the way, Eric will have allies such as Sergeant Albrecht and Sarah to help him stop the gang before Devil's Night is over and the city is lost. Will you be able to stop the gang, or will you hunt down Eric and burn the city to ashes? So, The Crow Fire It Up includes 98 playable cards, all original art, 61 game tokens, 4 double-sided game board tiles, 2 player boards, 10 custom dice, 14 stands, and 1 rulebook. Sounds like it's going to be a lot of stuff. Takes about 30 to 60 minutes to play. You need at least 2 players to play. And the copyright is 2016, which is newer than I would have thought for a movie that came out in 94. So this is quite the endeavor, if I may say so myself, in terms of location and standees. I'm wondering how easy it is to learn to play, and plot cards, Motor City Gang plot cards. I think this is going to be really fun, and have enjoyed other games that Upper Deck has made. So, you know what? Why not? So this is what one of the cards looks like. So you have actions. You have, on your turn, you have 4 actions, and specific character interactions as well. Eric Draven. So that just kind of came out. The Crow attack powers. That's kind of neat. And all these tokens. Darless Place, Police Station, Maxi Dogs, Fire Station, Graveyard, The Pit. Don't know if we needed to have so many darn tokens, but we got them. Even fire-shaped little fire tokens. Like, you could have just done the full circle. You didn't have to do it like that, but okay. Oop. They look cool when they're like in a pile like that. Okay. Character tokens. My only thing about this is that there's going to be, one, a lot of waste. And you got to make sure you get your crow. Everything's out of here, so now that's trash. Have one more of these. And this is the Motor City Gang actions, so the other side. And their powers. Trash. Oh, that's good. Let's see. Character cards. Or standees, the crow. bad guy, not a henchwoman, but like the other evil antagonist, which I guess is a little redundant. Some more fire tokens, location cards, loft church, a bomb, yeah. Ooh, don't want to lose those yet. Ooh, okay, so when I was watching this and he did the flaming crow thing, I'm like, that's where they got it for the Dark Knight. They just stole that. Or maybe not stole it, but it's an homage. But it's pretty clear where they got their inspiration from. Then the board. So you have your graveyard. And the other side, have another graveyard. So maybe like different arrangement. Because there's a grid, and you're probably moving them, because there's one with the pit, and different location for the pit, I think. And so I guess you're putting the boards together to arrange the city in a way that can be different almost like every game until you've played it like hundreds of times or something like that. But with 4 different boards, you're able to make it so crazy different, and I'm glad there's like a crevice here that we can just slide all the cards in and the tokens. We're gonna need it. There. That's good, because that was gonna need to go there. The standees should be fine for all the characters. So like that. Oh, okay, so he's front. He's front. For some reason, I thought he was front back. And I'm like, that's oddly cool detail that they did for no reason. But they didn't do it. So, they don't get the compliment if they don't actually do it. Okay, so those go in there. The actual cards. Oh, these are so tiny. That's kind of cool. I'm going to check out the custom die because I'm a little excited to see what they did and what they didn't do. Okay, so it's like clear with like red painted logos. So gun, crow, fire, face paint guy. I don't even know what that is. Same thing but in white, so it's a little easier to make out. Okay, yeah, no, one might be like for the bad guy, one's for the good guy. White and red. Okay, so that's cool. We will definitely be playing a live stream of this. Maybe some pre-recorded content. But at least to learn, it's probably going to be a live stream. If you're a fan of The Crow, please tune in. Check it out. And if you're interested in the game, there's still a few on eBay, at least. It's no longer commercially available in the original sense from the website Upper Deck. I went to the product's website and it does not exist anymore, which is what's going to happen with older board games and stuff. So these Crow cards, there's Crow cards, then there's the bad guy cards, I'm presuming, because it says trash. Are these supposed to be in a certain order? Because they're alternating, which is what they all do. All the power in the world resides in the eyes. Your opponent reveals their plot. Draw a plot card. The Crow is his link. Shuffle the Micra token into the death list, or if Micra is dead, Top Dollar has an additional action this turn. The gods will notice us again. Choose a neighborhood. Each gangster in that neighborhood can immediately take a free set fire action. Waste them both. If Skank is alive, he has +2 fire this turn, or if Skank is dead, each gangster has +1 fire this turn. Do I bow or do I curtsy? If Gideon is in the streets, place him next to the pawn shop, or if Gideon is dead, draw a plot card. Into thin air. Play at the end of your turn. Remove Eric from the board. Place them on a named building at the start of your next turn. Okay, that kind of protects him, I suppose. Avenger, look at the death list and rearrange in any order, or if the death list is empty or contains only one gangster, draw a plot card. You're all going to die. After Eric kills a gangster, including one he just killed, reveal Eric's next target. Place Eric on any building next to that target. Devil's Night. Choose a neighborhood. Each gangster in that neighborhood can immediately take a free attack action. Nothing happens in this town without my say-so. Shuffle Gange token into the death list, or if he's already dead, top dollar has an additional action this turn. That had to hurt. If Draven has no wounds, give him a wound. A big effin' bird. The crow makes an immediate free attack on a lieutenant or Eric's next target, using Eric's current attack dice, makes sense, or if all the street demons and lieutenants are dead, draw a plot card. Here's the plan. Look at the gangster objective, draw a plot card. You have another chance to live. After rolling attack or defense dice, re-roll any number of those dice. You're already dead, they just don't know it yet. After Eric has been hit, but before defense dice are rolled, place the crow anywhere in his neighborhood. I think that makes him immortal, so that's cool. You're gonna learn all about it. Play after a gangster is attacked and survives. Make an immediate free attack with that gangster on its attacker as if it had 5 attack. Fire it up. Burn a regular building that has gangster next to it, even if Draven is on it. Place a burn token on it. Take away his power. Draven can't attack on his next turn. Time to move along. You may move Albrecht, the Crow, and Sarah. Can't rain all the time. Gangsters can't take actions in Eric's neighborhood on their next turn. I'm dead and I move. Play when Albrecht, the Crow, or Sarah take any number of wounds. Ignore those wounds and you may move that character. Sky ought to be red. Choose a burning building in Eric's neighborhood. Flip its token back over, then put fire tokens on it equal to 1 less than its strength. You move, you're dead. Albrecht makes an immediate free long-range attack on Lieutenant or Eric's next target if he had 4 attack, as if he had 4 attack, or if Albrecht is dead, draw a plot card. City ought to be in flames. Add a fire token to any named building without a fire token. Let's redecorate. Each street demon has an additional action this turn, or if all the street demons are dead, draw a plot card. Little worm on a big effing hook. Play when a gangster is attacked. He or she has 5 defense this turn. 30 hours of pain. Add the flaming crow token to any empty street space in Eric's neighborhood. He has power. You have 2 additional actions this turn. Night Watchman. Gangsters can't take attack actions in Eric's neighborhood on their next turn. The soul can't rest. Heal 1 wound from Eric. A slight case of death. Kill a street demon, remove its token from the death list, and shuffle the stack. Then take another turn immediately after this one, or if all the street demons are dead, draw a plot card. Every man's got a devil. Play after your opponent plays a plot card, cancel that card. Smokes and road beers. If T-Bird is alive, he has +2 move this turn. If T-Bird is dead, each gangster gets 1 move this turn. +1. Time Bomb. Place the Time Bomb token on any building you can set fire to with a gangster next to it. Place this card in front of you. Ongoing. At the start of your turn, roll a die. If you get a fire, then discard this. The Time Bomb is taken and burn the building. Oh, it ignites it. Wow. Boo! Move any number of gangsters in Eric's neighborhood. I want you to tell me a story. Play after Eric hits while attacking, but before dice is rolled. You may change each of the hits you roll to any other hits. Rapping at my chamber door. Place Eric on a building that has at least 1 fire token or is burning. Maybe it was your fairy godmother. You may move or recover Albrecht, the Crow, or Sarah. Bye bye birdie. Incapacitate the bird. Lay it down in the graveyard. Let me tell you about murder. If Tintin is alive, he has +2 attack. If he's dead, each gangster has +1 attack this turn. They've taken Sarah. Choose a gangster in Sarah's neighborhood to kidnap her, or if she's dead, draw a plot card. You got me dead bang. If Draven is on one of his burnable named buildings, you can set fire to it this turn. Empty grave. Place Eric in the grave. Let's see you enforce it. Gangsters can't take move actions in Eric's neighborhood on their next turn. The Realm of the Dead. Gangsters' abilities are turned off until the start of the next turn. A rather significant change. Play when top dollar would take any number of wounds. Ignore those wounds. Disorder, chaos, anarchy. Switch any 2 gangsters on the streets. Seeing is believing. Look at the top token of the death list. You may place it anywhere in the death list without looking at other tokens. Draw a plot card. This is already boring the shit out of me. If top dollar is in the pit, recover him. He stays in the pit, but his ability is now turned on. He can't be attacked in the pit. Or if top dollar is not in the pit, place him next to the pawn shop or the pit. Don't move. If the police station isn't burning, arrest a street demon or lieutenant in Albrecht's neighborhood. If Albrecht is dead or the police station is burning, incapacitate the gangster. Is that gasoline I smell? If Eric is in the building, burn the pawn shop. Flip its token over. The pawn shop's already burning. You have another additional action this turn. The killer of killers. If all the street demons are dead, draw a plot card. If Granger Micah is dead, draw 2 plot cards. A boy and his bird. Switch Eric and the crow. The crow can't be incapacitated when you play this. I thought you were invincible. Eric has 5 attack this turn, even if he has 4 or less health. Put the wrong things right. Eric can make long range attacks. Try harder. Play after Eric has been hit, but before defense dice are rolled, ignore one of those hits. Are we having fun or what? Choose a neighborhood. Each gangster in that neighborhood can immediately take a free move action. He shoots, he scores. If Funny Boy is alive, play when he is attacked. He has +2 defense this turn. Or if Fun Boy is dead, play when a gangster is attacked. Each gangster has +1 defense this turn. The Land of the Living. The crow's building's abilities are turned off until the start of your next turn. Last but not least, we have welcome to the first day of the rest of your suspension. Incapacitate Albright. Lay him down in his apartment. So all those are plot cards, I guess? I'm not exactly sure. I'll put those mini cards in there. Then we have this other stack. Looks like the objectives. That's what it says there. Do this without damaging anything. That'd be really cool. So sleeving these objective cards seem like they're not going to be an issue at all. Sleeving these might be. I might end up just not doing it because I think it's going to be like impossible to find those kinds of cards, to be honest. But are these all objectives? Not quite. These are these vary. Okay, not entirely. Some of them are objectives and some of them are other things. We have Fun Boy. Other street demons have +1 defense. Eric Draven, 3 *** 0+. Eric has attack and fire equal to his current health. Oh, okay. That's why the other card was like he has 5, even if his health is not 5. Can't be killed until top dollar has hit the streets. Police station. Albrecht has +2 defense here. Arcade games. Other named buildings in this neighborhood can't be burned down or set on fire. Start a bunch of fires. You can't set fire to more than 1 named building each neighborhood until this is revealed. Burn exactly 1 named building in each neighborhood. If you do, reveal this and announce start a bunch of fires. Now burn a building with at least 3 strength to win the game. You shouldn't smoke. You can't set fire to Albright's apartment until this is revealed. Burn at least 9 total strength of named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce you shouldn't smoke. Now burn Albright's apartment to win the game. Natural catastrophe or act of God. You can't set fire to other named buildings in the pawn shop's neighborhood. Burn at least 8 total strength of other named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce natural catastrophe or act of God. Now burn one of the other named buildings in the pawn shop's neighborhood to win the game. Grange, 2243. Grange and other gangsters in the neighborhood can make long-range attacks. Officer Albrecht, 2/002+. Gangsters need 2 additional fire tokens to burn buildings next to Albright. The Loft. At the start of your turn, if Edgar is here, roll dice equal to his current health. Draw a plot card for each you rolled. Pawn Shop. Eric can set fire to this building. Once it's burning, if Gideon is in it, place him next to it. Sorry if I spoiled your wedding plans. You can't set fire to the Loft until this is revealed. Burn at least 7 total strength of other named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce, sorry if I spoiled your wedding plans. Now burn the Loft to win the game. Good night, Darla. You can't set fire to Darla's place until this is revealed. Burn at least 8 total strength of other named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce, good night, Darla. Now burn Darla's place to win the game. Tintin, 2142. Street Demon. Other street demons have +1 attack. Top Dollar, the main baddie. Top Dollar and his lieutenants have additional action each turn. 3, 4, 5, 5. So is that more than the crow? No, that's about right, because if he has 5 health, those are 5s. So, okay. Maxi Dog, Sarah has +2 move. Church, the crow has +3 defense. Did you see the grave? You can't set fire to other buildings in the graveyard's neighborhood. Burn at least 9 total strength of other named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce that you see the grave. Now burn one of the other named buildings in the graveyard's neighborhood to win the game. The biggest and deadliest Devil Knights. You can't set fire to the fire station until this is revealed. Burn at least 6 total strength of the named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce the biggest and deadliest Devil's Knight. Now set fire to the fire station to win the game. I started the first fires. You can only set fire to arcade games in either the church or fire station until this is revealed. Burn arcade games in either the church or the fire station. When you do, reveal this and announce, I started the first fires. Now burn the other buildings with strength 4 to win the game. Skank. 2, 3, 2, 1. Other street demons have +1 fire. The Crow. Asterisk. Nothing, nothing. 0+. The Crow can move any number of buildings in a straight line. Eric has defense equal to his current health in the Crow's neighborhood. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Fire station. At the start of your turn, if Eric is there, roll dice equal to his current health. Remove 1 fire token from any other building for each fire you rolled. The Pit. When all street demons or either lieutenant is killed, if top dollar is in the pit, he hits the streets. Code violations, safety hazards. You can't set fire to other buildings in the pit's neighborhood. Burn at least 8 total strength of other named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce code violations, safety hazards. Now burn one of the other named buildings in the pit's neighborhood to win the game. Watch the whole effing city burn. Burn or set fire to each building except one. When you do, reveal this and announce, watch the whole effing city burn. Now burn the last remaining building to win the game. Micah. 2, 3, 3, 4. Once each time Eric is attacked in Micah's neighborhood after he rolls his defense dice, you may force him to re-roll them. Sarah. 2 movement, 2 health. You can place Eric on a building next to Sarah instead of moving him normally. Albrecht's apartment. He has +2 move there. I thought we'd throw a little party. Burn any 4 named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce, I thought we'd throw a little party. Now burn a building with at least 3 strength to win the game. I've been meaning to come to church. You can't set fire to the church until this is revealed. Burn at least 7 total strength of other named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce, I've been meaning to come to church. Now you can burn the church to win the game. Greed is for amateurs. You can only set fire to the arcade games, the loft, and police station until this is revealed. Burn arcade games, the loft, and police station. When you do, reveal this and announce, greed is for amateurs. Now burn another building with at least 2 strength to win the game. T-Bird. 3, 2, 3, 2. Other street demons have +1 move. Gideon. 1 movement. Gideon only has 1 action each turn. The Crow player has an additional action each turn. Darla's place. Sarah can't be kidnapped in this neighborhood. Graveyard. At the start of your turn, if Eric is here, heal all his wounds. I like the pretty lights. You can't set fire to buildings with strength 3 until this is revealed. Burn at least 7 total strength of other named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce, I like pretty lights. Now burn a building with 3 strength to win the game. Last but not least, are we fighting the good fight? You can't set fire to the police station until this is revealed. Burn at least 8 total strength from other named buildings. When you do, reveal this and announce, are we fighting the good fight? Now burn the police station to win the game. So all those are the objectives and other location cards. It's kind of cool to like see them and wow. It's cool to see the artwork, and I know this was based on a comic, so I'm guessing a lot of this is artwork either from or inspired by the comic in some significant way. But of course, the likeliness and possibly race of characters were determined by the movie that came out in 94. I should probably look it up before I keep claiming it to be 94, and turns out it's not. I actually don't remember. Crowvision 1994. And then this came in 2016. I cannot wait to play this. It's going to take a second player. I'm going to have to find someone who's also seen The Crow. So I'm probably going to end up showing a friend or friends the movie so they have backstory, and then we can play this game. But that's it for The Crow. Fire it up. If you're looking for a podcast to listen to and you want to learn more of the Spider-Man of the future, Spider-Man 2099, check out Accelerated Visions, a Spider-Man 2099 podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, and anywhere you can find podcasts. If DC is more your thing and you want to learn more about the King of the Seven Seas, check out Water Damage, an Aquaman podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, and anywhere you can find podcasts. Every so often on those podcasts, we will be having episodes that aren't necessarily related to the titular characters. For example, in the DC one, we might be covering other characters at times as a preview of sorts for another sister podcast. If it catches any ground and people like what they listen to, then we will continue on with the series. Be sure to follow on those platforms, and if you're able to, leave a rating on Apple Music and Spotify. It really does help us to reach more people, and that is ultimately what we want to do, is to teach and share the love of these characters that may not be getting the most spotlight. Are there plenty of Spider-Man podcasts? Yes. Are there plenty of Spider-Man 2099 podcasts? I'm going to say lesser so. Are there plenty of Batman podcasts? Yes. Superman? Also yes. Aquaman? Not super many. I'm going to say more than there are Spider-Man 2099, but not too many. And I do believe ours is the first that is Aquaman-centric and not sharing spotlight with another character. If you want to stay up to date, my videos and live streams both YouTube and Twitch, check out links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, and consider joining. That's all for now, guys. Manjoume out.